Welcome, all you slip joint enthusiasts from around the world to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. Or today, I should probably call it the Lizard Pit. Yes, I'm going to show every one of my lizard skins. It's a family from Shepherd Hills, exclusive to Shepherd Hills. It's a burnt bright green bone. And I've shown all of them in individual videos and other videos over the last 2 years. My last video of my collection was, I think, a year ago, and I had 4. Well, I do believe this is the biggest case family I have. It is so big, Trolley has come out to witness all the lizards. So let's get it going. My very first, the Pase Panama Trapper. Now, there's not a lot of burn to this. I do have it on micro focus so we can show. I do have a little bit of burn. I call this one the Pickle. Just a hair burn. Probably my least burnt lizard skin of all of them. Now, it's a corncob jig. This is a Tony Bowes design. Quite a large trapper. Beautiful clip point with swedging. These are all true sharp stainless steel. And then probably one of the most awesome spade blades out there. Look at the swedging, how it goes all the way down the spine. So this would be number 1. Then I think I found Shepherd Hills released Sodbuster Jr. These might be in the order I got them, may not. Let's check out the show side. Really nice burn. And the pile side. I think when these came out, they were $50, maybe 40. I can't remember. Such a good deal. They went fast. Everybody likes a Sodbuster Jr. I was very glad they released this. I found this one on eBay. Where is it? The Copperhead. Let's check out the show side. They all vary in the amount of burn. They're all burnt bright green corncob jig. And I first saw the lizard skin Doom Crew Outdoors. He got me addicted to them. I thought they were so cool. They just look like an iguana in the sun. Can't remember the year of this one. I have 8 dots. Stamp Tang. 2002 possibly. Awesome clip point. And pen blade. I'm very glad I got that one. I've been looking for the full-size copper lock forever. They always go for so much money. I told Lee at Shepherd Hills, please come out with a full-size copper lock. And yes, they have not a clip point, but a Warncliffe. Let's see here. The Razor. 2024 vault pattern. I guess before I pull the blade out, let's just show the show side and the pile side. A little bit of sunlight here, get an idea. Very bright green bone. Nice razor. And of course, like a copperhead, a good size pen blade. So I think these were my original 4 that I showed in my lizard skin collection last year, and I've accumulated quite a few. Shepherd Hill has been dropping a lot of them, and whereas I do have a bunch, I don't have all of them. I'll discuss that later. Charlie wants to check it out from over there. Boy, what came out next? I am not sure, but I did pick this up. This is the Mini Trapper from Mountain Man Knives, Mike. Look at this burn. Some of the best burn I've seen on any of them. I don't know if it was toasted after. Some people in the community do that and do a really good job, but all on the ridges there. It's highly possible. Fit and finish on this one's exquisite. I love the Mini Trapper. These sold out before I pulled the trigger on them, so I was really happy that Mountain Man Mike sold this one to me. I think he was just getting out of Mini Trappers. What a beautiful mini. So glad I picked that one up. Well, I think it was... I got these at the same time. This is the full size, single bladed, bare head, Wharncliffe Trapper. Seeing the show side there. Look at that. Some seriously beautiful burn to it. When I saw that these were going to be available, I pre-ordered them probably a couple months in advance. Both of them. And the mini single-bladed Wharncliffe Barehead Trapper. Show side. Yes, the leaves are blowing, so you get flickering sunlight today. Absolutely love this mini. This was my first single-bladed mini Wharncliffe Trapper. Half stop, kind of a light pull. I carried it. This is the knife I carried last Christmas. Just a peach of a knife. I liked it so much, I bought the bubblegum in pink. What a good, slim carry. I actually, for some reason, prefer it over the full size. I don't know why. I think I mentioned it before. Maybe it's the aesthetics of where the nail nick is. Maybe it's the half stops. I generally prefer a full size over a mini any day. I like full size copper locks better than mini copper locks. I am a fan of the Mini Trapper, but I generally like full size trappers more than the mini. But this one, I think I like it more. Just a beautiful specimen. I think this may still be available at Shepherd Hills. Then they came out with the full size Wharncliffe Trapper. Here's the show side. Here is the beautiful pile side. Nice burn to it. Of course, you have the clip point and the Wharncliffe. Really makes a huge difference for people who are not into spade blades. I don't mind spade blades as much on the mini. I don't mind them. They're kind of funny looking on the full-size Trapper, but I still like the full-size Trappers with them. But when I first saw a Wharncliffe full-size Trapper, I was sold. I had the 6.5 bone stag. And, well, it does stick up a little bit more, so you do feel it a little bit, you know. Not a big deal, though. Doesn't set as low as the spade blade, but what a combo. Instead of having two blade shapes that are very similar, you have the belly of the clip point and the straight edge of the Wharncliffe. I think these are back in stock at Shepherd Hills. Well then, finally, my cries were heard. Probably a year and a half later, Shepherd Hills came out with a full-size copper lock, first time since 1998. I got a bug on it. Look at it. He likes the lizard. Trolley, eat him. Eat the bug, Trolley. Eat the bug. Just kidding. We'll let him crawl around there till he gets squished. Pile side with a bug. Really dark patch burn right there. Yes, 98, they did the clip point, and that was the one I saw by West, Doom Crew Outdoors, and I wanted it really bad. Well, they listened to me, and they brought this back. Now, they have been making more full-size copper locks. I'm starting to get quite a collection of the Warncliffe. I do like it. It is kind of cool that they did this in a Warncliffe because the other one was in clip point, but if they come out with a clip point, I'll have to get that too. And then they just keep dropping. Right after I bought this one, they came out with the Slimline Trapper. Now, I was never a huge fan of the Slimline Trapper. I mentioned in the video my Kentucky Bluegrass. I'm not a big green bone fan, but you would kind of think different. Kentucky Bluegrass is really nice. The lime green barn board is very nice. But the lizard skin, I mean, look at that. So when I ordered this, I'm like, I'm going to carry it. And I was really impressed. No half stop, just a slimline single bladed. Now, they used to make double bladed with the spay blade slimlines in the past. I don't see those around much anymore. I do have some Queen cutleries that are double bladed slimlines, and they're actually this just single bladed, thin, light in the pocket, can get a lot of work done. Now, it's not a hard use knife, and it's a good letter opener. It makes a fantastic steak knife, though, for sure. Just a peach. These are still available at Shepherd Hills. Boy, I should be a Shepherd Hills salesman. They should kick me down a free lizard. And then I've been waiting forever for the Barlo. I featured it just recently. It's a single-bladed spear point. But I'm like, they're bringing back the Barlo. We're going to see a lizard skin Barlo. Show side and pile side. I'm not getting any direct light here. It looks like Trolley's getting some light over there on his bum. So very cool. My very first case spear point Barlo. I think they're still available. And then I was gonna pick up the muskrat because that was one I did not have. But I already have 2 muskrats. I probably should because I have all the other lizard skins. But I haven't picked up that or the 18 Stockman. I'm not a huge 18 Stockman fan, and I do have a couple, and they are nice, and I do carry them. They're not my favorite Stockman. So those are the 2 I do not have. But I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on that muskrat because they dropped this Rustlock. I recently did a video of it. Let's show the pile side. And the show side. Now this killed 2 birds with 1 stone. One, it was a lizard skin Rustlock, and it was a spear point. I'm not a huge Rustlock fan, but I have one with the Woody Woodpecker clip point razor, and it's cool. I like it. Gray bone carbon steel, but I wanted one of these drop points, and I'm glad I waited because I couldn't find them. I think they had a smooth natural bone for a while. Those are since sold out, and they dropped this, so very glad I waited. What a beautiful Rustlock. They are also still available at Shepherd Hills. So in the last year, I've accumulated 8 more lizards. So I started off with 1 or 2, and now I have 12 lizards. This is by far the biggest family I have from Case. And I'd mentioned I'm not even a green bone fan. But there's just something about these burnt bright greens. Whether it be a giant flying pickle, which I could burn this. People in the community have burnt them. I could burn it, put some burn on it, but I generally just keep them as is. There's a risk of cracking the bone if you put too much torch on it, But Charles has burnt many a knives. He does a fantastic job, and I don't know if he's really cracked any bone. Certain finesse to it. If I did, I would practice on a Rough Rider or something. But this will forever be the giant Pickle. Well, this video is getting long. Thank you for joining me in the tiger pit. Here you go, Trolley. Check him out. Whoa, look at them all. Trolley loves the lizards. Thank you for joining me in the tiger pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.